Riddim is the Jamaican Patois pronunciation of the English word rhythm, but in calypso, soca, dancehall and reggaeton parlance it refers to the instrumental accompaniment to a song. These genres consist of the riddim plus the voicing sung by the DJ. The resulting song structure is distinctive in many ways. A given riddim, if popular, may be used in dozens or even hundreds of songs, not only in recordings, but also in live performances. Definition: some classic riddims, such as Nanny Goat and Real Rock, are essentially the accompaniment tracks of the original 1960s reggae songs with those names. Since the 1980s, however, riddims started to be originally composed by producers beatmakers, who give the riddims original names and, typically, contract artists to voice over them. Thus, for example, Diali is the name not of a song, but of a riddim created by Lenky Marston, subsequently used as the basis for several songs, such as Sean Paul's Get Busy, and Bounty Killer's Sufferer. Riddims are the primary musical building blocks of Jamaican popular songs. At any given time, 10 to 15 riddims are widely used in dancehall recordings, but only 2 or 3 of these are the now ting. In dancehall performing, those whose timing is right on top of the rhythm are said to be riding D-riddim. Usage: riddims are the instrumental backgrounds of reggae, lovers rock, dub, ragga, dancehall, soca, bouillon, and also grime compositions. Also, rare cases in reggaeton, which itself is largely based on the dembow and percu riddims by Steely and Clavy from the early 1990s, feature a riddim, such as Ivy Queen and Sasha's Dat Sexy Body, which uses the bookshelf riddim produced by Tony Kelly of the K-licious Reggae label. In other musical contexts, a riddim would be called a groove or beat. In most cases the term riddim is used in reference to the entire background track or rhythm section, but in older roots riddims, riddim is used to reference a certain bass line and drum pattern. Often a melody is associated with the riddim, and occasionally an artist will produce 2 different songs with the same riddim. Some urban contemporary songs may become riddims as well. The instrumental of Neo's Miss Independent became a popular riddim. Many dancehall artists have recorded songs using the track. Other songs have inspired riddims as well, such as George Michael unregistered trademark song Oe Faith, which became a riddim of the same name, The Cure's song Close to Me, which became the Cure riddim, and a Kelly unregistered trademark Oe Snake, which became the Baghdad riddim. JoJo's Baby It's You inspired a hip-hop fusion riddim in the mid-2000s. Types: African in origin and bell pattern. Riddims can generally be categorized into 3 types. One of the oldest types of riddim is the classical riddim providing roots reggae, dub, and lovers rock with instrumentals, such as Bam Bam, produced by Sly and Robbie. The second type is the ragga riddim backing ragamuffin and dancehall songs, such as the Juice riddim, produced by Richard Shams Brown. The third type is the digital riddim, such as Slang Tang, Punani riddim and Dup riddim produced by King Jammy. So-called digital riddims refer to riddims created around the time that Jamaican producers incorporated drum machines and synthesizers into reggae music production nowadays. However, most dancehall and soca riddims are created by electronic instruments, so, in essence, almost all are digital. Different producers often develop their own versions of the same riddim, such as the Punani riddim, which is distinct versions crafted by Steely and Clevy and by Ward 21, the Buzz riddim, which was produced by Troyton Rami and officially launched dancehall rapper Sean Paul into superstardom. Different artists often perform on top of the same riddims with different lyrics and different vocal styles, ranging from singing to toasting. As an example, Beenie Man's song My Wish, Mr. Vegas' song Go Up, and T.O.K's Man a Bad Man are all based on the Juice riddim. Many riddims are named after the song that was recorded on that instrumental track for the first time. For example, the Sata Masagana riddim is named after the Abyssinians' original song Sata Masagana. Notable producers include Mikey Dread, Black Chiney, Bobby Digital Dixon, King Jammy, Dave Kelly, King Tubby, Stephen Lenky Marston, Troyton Rami, Henry Junju Laws, Joe Gibbs, Donovan Germain, Steely and Clevy. Boast and Bim. Compilation albums. Since 2000, Grant Sleeves Records has released a series of compilation albums, based on new and occasionally classic riddims, known as Grant Sleeves Riddim Album Series. In 2001, VP Records followed suit, releasing the Riddim-driven series. Also following suit was the Jetstar label, with its Riddim Rider series. See also, Music of Jamaica, Virus Riddim, Sampling. References. External links, Reggae at DMOZ, Riddim database at jamworld876.net, Riddim Bass, Dancehall and Reggae Riddim database and search engine, Riddim database at frankie.com, Riddim Guide, Jamaican Riddim directory.